Hi, welcome to Top Chef University. I'm Carla, finalist from Top Chef New York. Our first course is all about the basics, and this is Lesson 3. Today we're rating the fridge and freezer. Embarrassing for some of you out there, but we'll get through it. Last time we talked about what to keep in your pantry, but this lesson is all about fresh and perishable items. A smartly stocked fridge and freezer allows you to put together great meals on the fly and gives you lots of options when working with recipes. So what do you need to keep in the fridge? Let's start with the basics. These are the essential items commonly used every day in a lot of different recipes. Milk, butter, cheese, eggs. As far as I'm concerned, everybody needs to know how to make a great omelet. We have fresh vegetables, meats, sausages. Now, some other items that may not be considered basics that I like to keep on hand are open jams, great for a quick dessert and parfaits, pickles, yeast, yogurt, heavy whipping cream, sour cream, buttermilk. As you all know, I'm a Southern girl, so I love my buttermilk biscuits. So how cold should your fridge be? It should be kept at a temperature of 40 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a safe temperature that would keep your ingredients fresh and free of bacteria growth. To help maintain that safe temperature, make sure the fridge isn't overcrowded so there's room for the air to circulate. Items in the fridge should also be properly labeled and wrapped in plastic or stored in airtight containers to prevent cross-contamination and ensure freshness. Always keep raw foods separate from cooked foods. And always rotate your items using the first in, first out principle. That means if you've got 2 jars of pickles in your fridge, always use the jar you put in and open first before you start on the second jar. Now that's something your mama said to you a long time ago. Routinely give your fridge a clean out and wipe down the shelves and walls. This is a good time to take stock of inventory as well. Your fridge should be used as a tool to help you in the kitchen, not as a dumping ground for unused food. Now, what about the freezer? Here are some key things that you should always have on hand. Chicken breast, ground beef steaks, lamb chops, all of these meats have been wrapped in portion sizes. Frozen mixed vegetables like corn, peas, and more peas. I'm putting peas in my beef stew, my curry chicken, pea soup, peas with fresh herbs. I love peas. A baguette, stocks. When you have leftover stocks, you should keep them in an ice cube tray for easy access. This is perfect when you only need a small amount for finishing sauces. And of course, good quality vanilla ice cream. The key to the freezer is keeping items that thaw out well. When you freeze and thaw ingredients, it breaks down the cell structure of the item. For example, keeping fresh tomatoes wouldn't work as they aren't robust enough to hold up to the freezing and then thawing process. But peas, on the other hand, freeze wonderfully. And just like the fridge, it's important to label and wrap items well. We've all seen the dreaded freezer burn, and there are 2 ways to avoid it. Do not keep things for too long, and wrap them well so they aren't exposed to the cold air, which draws out the moisture to the surface, damaging the ingredients, commonly known as freezer burn. Use freezer bags, plastic wrap, followed by aluminum foil, or even vacuum seal items if you have a machine. Frozen foods must be kept at 0 degrees Fahrenheit or lower until ready to use. When thawing, it's important to thaw under refrigeration or cool running water to ensure that the food remains at a safe temperature during the process. So that's lesson 3. Keep your fridge and freezer stocked, keep it clean, keep it cool, and most importantly, keep everything fresh. Go ahead and get rid of that month-old loaf of bread now, and anything else you don't know when you bought it. In the next lesson, we'll start playing with knives. Well, playing is probably the wrong word. Knives 101 is next.